we'll see. We might have to just run the camera. Well, we can talk. I just don't think the ads are going or anything. Got everything ready to go. This got it working, but it won't let me. It won't let me use it. Look at that. So I can't use any of the ads. They say we're on. Listen to see if we are, but they say it's delayed.
Oh, okay. And good evening from Wharton Fieldhouse. This is Quincy High Blue Devil Volleyball, Western Big Six style. And if you can pick me up, I hope you certainly can. We had trouble here in Wharton Fieldhouse with the camera. We got the camera working for you. We got everything working, but for some reason, it's not allowing us into our system to run the ads and run the pre-roll and all that stuff. So with that, I will welcome Coach Llewellyn and Mike. It sounds like we're on. I don't know if we're on a delayed situation, but one way or the other, you know us, we'll keep talking whether they hear us or not.
You betcha. We've done it before.
Indeed. And I better turn my headset up there. I can hear you a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what, Western Big Six, big matchup tonight. Look for the Quincy High. They run that 6-2. Madeline Hamby is going to be this key. She's got the most assists right now. And then you have the second setter coming in with Gieselman. She'll be coming in, I believe. But then Moline runs a 6-2 offense, but they run a 3 middle with tempo, which means any hitter can run any position they want with tempo. So it's going to be an interesting night of blocking and seeing if Maddie Luce and Bunty could come through Quincy High in the middle, because they're the big hitters right now for Quincy High.
And, of course, last year these two teams finished first and third in the conference. Moline beat Quincy High twice in the season. Of course, Geneseo split with Quincy High. They got 1 game ahead of us. Moline was 2 games ahead. But tonight, the Blue Devils come in 11-0, 5-0 in the conference. On the other side, Moline is 4-4, 4-0 in the conference. You might say, well, they've lost 4. Well, the first 4 of the season, they lost to Newark, who is 13-3 right now. Riverdale is 10-5-1. Normal West is 7-8, and they play good competition. And Normal Community is 9-1. So the people they lost to are no slouches as they got ready for the Western Big Six schedule.
You betcha. So that helps them out with this offense they run, because it's very unique in the fact that you'll see different players. The big player here for Moline will be that Tasha Green Huffman. She'll play both in middle, outside right, just moving around. So Quincy High's going to have to make sure they're staying aware of the ball, getting the blocks in there. But Moline's going to have to do the same thing with our middles, because with them moving around, it's going to be harder for them to make some adjustments sometimes. So Quincy's going to have to take advantage of that.
And we'll give you some more updates here on the Western Big Six, as well as some other things here that we would have done in the pregame show. And, of course, Coach's comments are always brought to the Kunis Auto Group, Faith, Family, and Giving Back. And will excuse us, but for some reason, there's always a bug out there, and the bug is somehow in the ads and the our live feed and all that. So someone said we're delayed. We're still going to bring it to you, and hopefully our voice matches up with the play. And if not, you're going to have to be like the old people that used to play the albums backwards and see what you get.
Yeah.
As we start this one off, Moline will start us off serving. And we've got serving deep out there. I better make sure I'm on the varsity squad when we do serve.
Brooke Morrissey.
Ball in play. Devils. Oh, and a good kill from the right side. That's Farlow on the kill. And the Devils get the first points. They're up 1-0.
What a start. And that's going to be the importance of Quincy High tonight, making sure their serve receive. They've been pretty good all year. Getting that serve receive, getting the rhythm right away.
And we're back again. Hold on. Let me get the serve back in there.
Farlow serving.
Multiple things to do here, folks. So Moline with the ball. Back on the Quincy side. Devils in play. That's Knudsen over to Brown. Back to the Moline side and up front. Good block up front. That was Marquardt as well as Bunty. And then Marquardt finds that back corner. Sorry, the camera didn't get there quick enough. As she set that ball back, the back row snuck up on her a little bit.
Yes, and Marquardt was vigilant enough to see that back corner being empty, so it made that DS have to run over and try to play that ball, but it was a great aggressive play by Marquardt.
Here's the Blue Devils on the serve. Moline, good set. Far side. Hamby keeps it going off the body. We're early in this one, folks. It's Coach Llewellyn does a nice job on the left side there for Moline.
That net helped her a little bit. She got that right there, very aggressive swing.
Kaylin Hoffman, the junior, I believe, on that side.
Here comes Tasha Green Huffman from Moline. She's saw a couple of games earlier. She's been a key in some of the Moline wins in the conference this year.
Drop back to serve the new substitution, number 6, Sydney Sibley. She is a sophomore.
Yeah, all Moline players are juniors or sophomores. They have no seniors on their lineup right now.
Coach, you had mentioned that too. Now, that's good. If you can play that good and you're still young, that gives you the future out there.
You betcha. Leah Knudsen, one of the top servers for the Quincy High's back to serve.
Good job by Leah on the serve. Oh, that was a quick one. That was a good job by Leah keeping it going. It was in the back row. Sorry, folks, who did not get that shot. Oh, couple of great ones by Marquardt and Farlow there. And then close it out with Marquardt on the front left.
Quincy, defensive. That was awesome to watch, the way they hung together, played that ball up, giving Marquardt a chance to have a nice swing. Great job on Quincy's defense there to save that point.
Back to Knudsen to serve. Leah with the serve. And miss hit off the left side. That'll be for the Devils again.
Talking to Moline earlier, that Maya said that right now Tasha and her have this connection just a little outside there, causing Tasha to reach a little bit over, get that ball out of bounds.
Devils up 5-1. Knudsen still serving. Deep on that one.
Great aggressive serve, though, that deep corner by Knudsen.
Well, and Coach, like you say, when you're back playing that, you either have to play it or land for a point. And if you go play it and it plays off you, either way, it's a good advantage for Quincy in that situation.
Yeah, that's why she's probably leading in the serving points, because she's very aggressive to what she's doing with that corner. Another sub in for Moline.
Maroons number 9. I don't have a number 9, do you?
Bristol Ross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a different roster than I did.
Yeah, I told it off of Max Prep, so we'll see.
Awesome. That's why you got more kids than I do, and that was a long one.
They gave that
point by the
back.
Devils.
Moline's got to make sure they're getting their serve in, all those points. They're down 5-2, and got to make sure they're getting it. They're getting the rhythm in. Libero comes in, Brooke Morrissey from Moline, and she told me earlier that they have a thing that they call the Big Three, and that's Brooke coming in, and
well, we had Damon come in on our side,
yeah,
as well as Lubeck and Moore.
Yeah, Zoe to Maya to Tasha. They say that's the Big Three hit.
Moline receives. And left side, good block over there.
Good job.
Lubeck on that one.
Hit the antenna, though, too. So
that's a little help, doesn't it?
but Lubeck was in position. That was a good job.
Good job, Avery. Back to the Devils to serve. And we'll get to the standings and some of what's been happening in the conference throughout the broadcast here, or the stream, as they will say. Good serve. Devils are in. Up for the block. Oh, that was very nice out there for the Maroons off the left side. That was number 16, Latasha Green-Huffman.
Yes, and she's going to be an offensive situation for the Blue Devils that they're going to have to really pay attention to make sure they're reading her where she's at, especially with this 3 middle system and tempo.
Moline to serve. Out far on the far side.
Moline's having a little issues with getting that serve over.
Maya Johnson on that one.
The other thing, Blue Devils have Kristen Damon in. Her and Gieselman's trade spots in that second setting spot. They're both effective.
Let serve, but it's live. Good tip of the net by the Devils. Set on the far side. Moore just off the top of the net. Stayed on our side. Point for Moline.
Right now, the thing for Quincy's to settle, get to a rhythm. Moline's trying to find their rhythm right now. But,
you know, our hitters coach have done such a, we talk about, you know, Voss and Madison and Lena, but really Moore's been playing really good up there as a power. Then you got Markwart and Farlow as well.
Yeah, they're stacked in that hitting position as well as defense, so, and setting. So Quincy's got the tools if they adapt and play. Right now they just got to keep calm and keep the lead.
Number 2, Alexa Steck, serving for Moline. Man, that's a long one.
Man.
Even for the basketball court.
I think Moline's, they've missed like the last 3 serves. They're having a difficult time keeping the ball in, and that's helping Quincy out, giving them a little more confidence as they play.
And that's the sad thing, because in the old days, it would have been nothing more than a side out, but that's a point every time you're, so it's an error, basically.
So those errors kill you. It's a game of errors now.
Hamby to serve for the Devils. To the back row. Up to the front, but nobody was there. Point, Hamby and the Blue Devils.
I don't know, but Moline at this point looks a little out of system, and I don't know if that's Quincy's aggressiveness play or just them getting comfortable playing right now.
Devils serving, up 10-4. Good serve to the back. Moline keeps it going though, and we'll have it in play. Free ball for the Devils. And straight down, that's Moore.
Great job by Elena. She's picked up her game. I think she had a slight little injury at the beginning of the season, but right now she looks healthy and strong. She's doing a really good job keeping the Devils in it, keeping the lead. And
a nice set there by Damon in the front. Wasn't Damon up there?
Yes.
On the serve for the Devils, up 7. Little push on that one, gives the Devils another free one. Moore from the right side. And a net.
We got a net violation.
Let me ask you this, and I know in the college and a lot of that, we might have mentioned this last time, that it seemed like if you hit a net incidentally underneath as you're moving, they would disregard it.
Well, in club, that's all the time in club. But in high school, they kind of, if it has to affect the play or movement, they're going to call the call.
Right. Devils have it up front. Whoa!
Oh!
Bunte!
Loose gone wild there. She just went after it.
Oh, that was Madison. You know what? It didn't look for ponytails or buns tonight.
That's right. But we'll have to check that out as Bunty comes in and see if it's a bun for Bunty or if it's a long ponytail. I think it's a ponytail tonight.
We talked with Grandma about that the other day when they kept fooling us. Oh, a nice job of the pancake there for the Devils. They said hit the floor? Or?
Yep, they're saying it hit the floor. The ref on the corner called floor. So
it looked close, but I tell you what, a good hustle.
Yep, we got Knutson coming in.
Serve goes back over to Moline. Serve from the left side of the back line. We haven't seen that tonight.
Yep.
Everybody usually comes over, middle to the right.
There's Zoe Perez here.
Good job by Damon getting that one in play. Oh, and a nice one by the Maroons.
Yeah, Kaylin Hoffman does a good job too. She's picked up some of the offensive in these wins. She's been having some highlights there. So that slow roller between people.
And, Coach, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like they really want to work that left front.
Yeah,
and maybe it's just been that way. Well, here we come to the right now.
I think part of the issue is they're running at that 3 middle system. So wherever the connection is with some of the hitters that are on, they're going to move down the line. They might not be middle. They may be outside now. So they're going to work what's working for them and move them around. And they'll have that flexibility when they play.
Quincy up 13-7. Good block on the far side. At the net, good play on both squads. Long on that one. Eyes got big up in the front. Yeah. Ava Davis saw that one.
That's a break for Quincy. Give them the feed right there at the net. I think that's going to go down their face. We got Jada Brown coming in. Maddie Hamby. Maddie's leading right now with all the assists for the team. So she's coming in to serve. She's also got some service points that come in.
She did a good job at East Moline wrapping up a game. Actually started the next set as well. Good block at the net, but
4 hits called.
Yep.
That hit the net, did not hit the block, so it rolled off and get 4 hits there for Moline.
Boy, you know, you really have to pay attention too, because when those hits are like that at the top of the net.
Yeah. I think that's Hoffman again. Kaylin Hoffman. She's having some success there on that outside. But again, like I said, she may be moving around middle, outside, opposite, depending. Here comes Tasha Green Huffman in too. She's the big hitter for Moline.
That was a nice left front the last time she had that kill. Moline with the serve. Jada Brown with the left side. Oh, got up and just.
Yeah, she got way too on top of that. Little timing issue there.
That was what I was about ready to say.
Quincy's got to relax and keep this lead. I know it's 15-9, but Quincy's got to make sure they stay calm and play side-out volleyball.
Moline with the serve. Knutson receives. Bunte in.
Oh, that was a nice cut. That was loose again.
She's going to get me because I looked where the ball was, and Coach, I tell you, I tried to glance over there real fast from where I stood. Of course, it looked out, but
yeah, that must have just hit the line because that was a nice
job, Madison.
Shot by Maddie Luce.
Good serve to the Moline side. And out.
Oh, yeah.
Point by the Devils.
That was just outside that block, though. I'll tell you, they're going down the line there. Hoffman chose it, but I'd take that shot anytime. That was a good aggressive shot by Hoffman.
17-9. Devils with the serve. Bunty up there. She was trying to get a little timing to put that one back down. Knutson for the Devils. Up to the left side, Markwart. There it is.
Gets the tool. Drops that ball, slows it down enough just to get behind the block and scores a point.
Boy, that's tough when you get a block, but you don't get a complete block, and it just tips it enough where the back row can't get it.
Yeah, off speed makes it tough.
To the front. Almost a quick hit on us. Back to Jada on the right side. Oh, and she found the left back.
Jada with a soft touch. She exploded on that one outside, got in the net, but this time she took it a little easy, made a soft touch in the back corner for a point. Alyssa Farlow's also leading some of the team here with her serve, so she's been very aggressive all year with her serve.
She was that other key there in the East Moline Panther game. Good block up there.
Good block. Yeah, if Quincy wants to come out here with 2 sets, they're going to have to continue to block just because of the way the Moline's offense runs. They just got to be ready to watch the ball.
By the way, that was Luce, who leads the team in blocks. Moline blocked up there. Good job by Luce keeping that alive. And a good job, Markwart on the left side.
I'll tell you, the hitters are playing kind of smart, adjusting speeds. When they don't have this hit, they're adjusting their shots to kind of get it off speed, make it harder for them to play defense.
21-19, Farlow for the Devils in the serve. Long this time.
That was a good serving time by Farlow, but Farlow's always been aggressive. She's either going to hit the net or hit it out, but she's always aggressive to the ball, and that's a good thing. Quincy's really been successful with that aggressive serve this
Now, that serve there, Coach, was that just one that got away, or was that not following through to get that to drop?
She just got a little underneath it, and it floated up, and it didn't get a chance to get down. She got too high. Just floated out.
Moline with the serve here. Way over there. Nobody can get to it. Whoa, yes. Nice set to some of the girls in the top row. That'd be our freshman JV squad
Yeah,
up there.
hey, they're getting into the play of the game over there.
And they actually, if you look at the court right here, they actually played sideways. So both courts were playing for the freshmen and the JV earlier.
Yeah, Quincy came away with 2 wins on that.
The second one took a little longer. Good job up front there. But did she come over?
Coach wanted to reach over on that because Maddie was trying to do a one-handed set, but it did break the plane of the net. Once that ball breaks the plane of the net, Moline has a chance to attack it, and that's what Tasha did.
Knutson with the receive. Right side to Bunny. Bunny finds the middle of the court. This one did skip. That is a point.
Up official called it down on the ground for loose. Here comes Bunty. She does have her ponytail in.
And our hairstyles are sponsored by Harold's Hair Design.
Yeah, we got to
get on that one there. Get a sponsor for that. Oh, just outside the left
just
back.
Just a little bit outside there. Again, another aggressive server in Knutson, but that's why her and Farlow lead the team because they go after the ball. They go after their shot. They just got to keep siding out, though. 22-13. All that they have to do is side out. 3 points here. They've got it.
Coach, who did you say our number 9 was?
Number 9 is Bristol Ross.
All righty. She is serving now for the Maroons. Of course, in their white and maroon. And does not get it over. Coach, how many errors have you thought they've made in this one?
Well, Moline has probably had at least 6 or 7 serving errors. And they started that at the beginning with like 4 in a row. So that really put them in a bind. And I think what they're doing, since this is a high-pressured game, it got them out of sync.
23-13 subs came in. I believe Damon's back there, is it? Or
yes,
Krista
Damon.
And to the front, bad pass.
I'll tell you what, Damon comes in with her being like half of the sets and Gieselman playing half. Still great effective stats for her as well as a setter and server.
We are at set point on this one. Game point for some of you.
Oh, there's Tasha. They got to get her involved more if the Moline's going to have an impact. She's only been involved in 3 attacks, and so far she's 2 out of 3. So 33% right now for kill ratio percentage. So they seem like they need to feed her. She's been best so far.
Moline back with the serve. They've got to run it off here. Devils trying to close the first set out. Moore off court, gets it up front. It was a free one for Moline. Here the big hitter. Blocked there, good job. But in the net.
They called someone in the net, so point to Moline. Quincy's got to pick it up. They just need 1 point here to finish out this first set. That should give them a lot of momentum and confidence, but they can't let Moline get some momentum here.
Well, Moline with their bad serves, they've got to put the serves in on the rest of the way out here.
Good serve. Set.
Obvious.
There.
Whoa, Elena Moore! Exclamation point.
We want some more. We want some more.
Woo! And we are. Wow. Big hit there. For
exclamation mark there to the big first set win.
Got to look up and see where Dad is. I think Dad's up here tonight.
Up over there, yeah.
And I'm going to tell you what, he had to like that one.
Oh, got to love it.
Well, normally right here, we'd take a break and go to an ad, but our computer's not letting us accept the stream deck. Let's put it this way. If you're getting the picture and you're getting the game, and you're getting us, hopefully not delayed, as someone had said earlier, we were a little delayed off the action, but at least if you're getting the action, I can't complain, and I will thank all of our sponsors out there. And of course, Refreshment Services Pepsi joins in. We'll be watching for plays of the game or players of the game for afterwards, sponsored by Pepsi. Woodmar Building Center is along with us as well, and of course they'll be doing the pregame when we have the pregame. Cunis, of course, you hear them, and of course Club 4 Volleyball. Let's talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, hey, we opened up last weekend with our next gen kickoff, and then we have 8 weeks scheduled for that young group. These are 6 and 7-year-olds on Thursday nights, and Tuesday nights we've got U8 to U10, which are kind of our 2nd through 4th graders. But feel free to come at any time. Check out that Club 4. That is lowercase, and it is the word 4, VB.com. But I'll tell you what, Club 4 is just growing, and we have athletes from all over the areas, and I was just visiting Hannibal to celebrate those girls the other night, but plan on going to some other high school games as I celebrate the C4 girls. But it's just been an upcoming program. We've sent 2 teams each year so far in our young life of 3 years to the national tournament. They've qualified through qualifying tournaments to go to the USAV national tournament. So we're looking for a lot of good things and a lot of development that's going on. So we keep growing.
And we'll be continuing to talk about Club 4 Volleyball throughout. If you want to check them out, that's Club, C-L-U-B, 4, F-O-U-R, VB for volleyball.com. You can find out all that information, or you can catch Coach Llewellyn somewhere and just say, hey, you got about 20 minutes to talk to me?
Yeah, our junior tryouts are coming up in October. They're going to have some open gyms available, too. And that, when I say juniors, that's, well, we had a U9 team last year, but anything U9 all the way up to U14, the junior high girls.
Fantastic. And by the way, Mike Moyers, thank you very much. Hopefully, they were saying we couldn't hear you as much, Coach, and I think maybe, I don't know that we had the volume done. You're just such a soft-spoken kind of guy.
That's the first time anybody's ever said that. Usually I get reprimanded for how loud I
am. Don't you love it? And by the way, it is very cool tonight in Wharton Fieldhouse, and for all you who have ever been here before in basketball season, you might go, oh, really? But in volleyball in the summer, you might think this was the CYO gymnasium with no air conditioning.
Yeah, the days where you had the big exhaust fan blowing off the stage, trying to cool things down and opening the doors.
Ice trays with, fans in front of them. Yep, that's exactly how it went. But we're hanging out, folks, and we're glad you're here with us tonight. Mike Llewellyn and Jeff Wellman starting the second set. Hamby to serve for the Devils. Devils won the first. And I had to think about that. 25-14 as we finished with, Coach?
Yeah, 25-15. 15.
I took that look away.
That was a great block there by Moline off of Jada Brown. Jada Brown had that shot. Leah Knutson does a great job getting that ball up to her pins off of that second out-of-system play. And Jada just got into the block and hit it. So Moline starts out 1-0.
Moline to serve. Devils to receive, obviously. Thanks, Bill. Up to the front. Oh, good job, Maddie.
Madison loose. I'll tell you what. She's got that senior leadership, and she's running that front line, making these juniors step up and play. So really giving that a good effort.
And thanks, Maddie, for having the bun that I could see number 2 right away and not misquote.
Yes.
Sisters.
Farlow here to serve. Farlow's got that real aggressive serve. And it's kind of a flat float. So it's coming over pretty flat, and then it moves around. It makes it hard for the other players to serve receive that ball.
That time Moline had a tough time getting it coming off court where they almost got to the scoring table. Farlow to serve again. To that left side again for Moline. Didn't get over. Yes. Job, Coach. And that is long from that left side.
Telling you what, Quincy's going after this. And I talked to Coach a little bit earlier in the season. This is the game they really were mentally trying to focus on, is getting this big win out of Moline. They've been such a rival in the Western Big Six.
And as we always talk, you always want to get your home ones a win, but if you can steal one on the road. And
called the antenna call off that hit. So that's an out. So that goes to Quincy. I'll tell you what, Moline, they're still kind of making these errors.
And you can't be doing that, like we said, when you're playing the best of 3. We talk about playing in Missouri, the best of 5. You have a chance to come back. Brown from the right side, too far off the left.
A little far out there for the set, so Jada had to make a cut. Just a little bit too far out for her to kind of get it down, so it lifted out and went out. But a nice try, nice shot trying to get that angle in.
And get a little more height there for our viewers there.
Sydney Sibley coming in to serve.
Sibley wears number 6. Devils get it back in play. It's a free one, though. Brown gets it across. Our set to the right side here. Good job by Knutson on the dig.
Here goes Tasha, I think.
She's a big hitter.
I'm going to tell you, she is hitting 75% right now from the front line. Just got to find a way to feed Tasha more, I believe, right now, because she's the one that's on with the hitting.
Moline 3-4. Farlow sets it up to the front. Brown doesn't get it over the net. We are tied at 4.
Jay, they're trying to make a cut there because she knew it was kind of tight. But Tasha was there to make the block.
Sydney Sibley, 2 in a row for the 3rd.
A lot better serving here on Moline on this second set.
Markward out, went for that back corner. I think we used at home the other night, we were using the official's foot in the corner a couple times.
Well, you can aim for their feet. That's pretty good getting it in. She just got rolled it a little bit too far.
Moline's up 1 to the front, went to the right. Bunty, oh, good job by Knutson on the block coming to her.
Tell you what, you got to give Knutson some credit.
Wow, and there's
that was a heck
side.
of a play by Zoe Perez. She did a great job as libero to get that ball for a good hit by Hoffman.
Hoffman's been pretty good over there. Where's number 12? Serve is in play. Oh, they're going to volleyball on the far side. Got me off tension. Oh, good job by Knutson. And also Farlow. Knutson
gets off the ground and makes a great save.
That's hustle, coach.
Oh.
Almost a good foot save there by Farlow. And it is live in high school, isn't it, the foot?
Yeah, if it hits a player and hits him in the foot, it still be played.
Now, if they intend to kick it,
they can kick it. If it kicks over, rolls over, yep.
And that's usually was the rules by the upper rules and all that. I didn't know in the smaller rules if they are like even in the junior high type, if they...
if it hits any part of their body and goes over and it goes in. Yeah, I had a girl get hit in the face, the forehead, went right back over, went in. It's a point because it didn't hit the ground.
There you go.
Stays active with the body.
I just wasn't sure on that foot anymore because I know when we had it, and the men were doing it in the college ranks, and we implemented it in the high school and into our leagues. They were like, no, you can't kick a ball. Oh. And I was like, oh, yes, you can.
Yeah, so. It's a touch. It's using your other body parts. Usually coaches don't like seeing it unless it's an emergency move.
Well, it is because otherwise it's a lazy move more or less. Yeah. Instead of getting your hand down there or some other part.
Yep. Hey, Moline's getting their serves in, causing Quincy, to kind of get out of rhythm a little bit. So Quincy's got to get back here and get a side out.
Here's Moline with the serve, up 7-4. Marquardt from the left. Looking for a touch, but no, over.
That's the second time Marquardt kind of went long. She's kind of going under the ball, not being able to get on the top of it, causing it to drift out. She's got to stay behind that ball.
I'm looking for a touch on those. We're not getting it. It's too high, obviously.
Oh, she did that last time, Sydney. She did a great job serving, but she kind of went a little left on one, so.
Devils back with the serve, up or down at 5-8.
You got Knutson in, though. She's one of the more aggressive servers. And
Leah with the serve. It's in.
Nice pass. Yeah.
Oh, that was a good pass. And, of course, the kill up top.
Yes.
Hoffman has, between Hoffman and Green Huffman, so you got Huffman and Hoffman.
Yes.
That's a pretty good 1-2 punch up there.
That's a great punch. Hoffman's getting more into her game. And they're starting to mix it up and let Hoffman now that she hit that from the middle. So that's their offense they're running.
Oh, I tell you, so
nice
close.
Nice by Farlow just to let up on that.
I thought she was going to touch it,
yeah,
tell you the
I
truth.
thought so too. Little matrix move there.
Was she all the way back on that move? That
no,
was.
she kind of like leaving the shoulder, but.
We saw some of that slow motion effect as the ball went by.
Yeah.
Devils not the serve.
Damon in.
Down 6-9. Up 1 set for the Devils. Damon gets it in play. Good job.
Oh.
And there it is from that left side. This time it was that.
Tasha.
Yeah,
Tasha Green Huffman. I'm telling you, she's on fire right now. You can tell they really want this second set. They're stepping it up a little bit, going more aggressive, and they play that, like I said, the 3 middles with tempo. So they want that tempo. If they get the pass there and get that tempo to play that.
Here's the serve. The set up front. Oh, a nice touch shot there. That was Bunty. Devils got it back in their side. Knutson to set it up. More. And I go with that emphasis after that into the first match. And another nice one from the same side.
Yeah.
Same effect. Melanie Williams.
Yeah, Melanie went down a little bit of line there. So we must be playing them across court and giving them that line to play. Looks like Coach Brown just told him to make that adjustment.
Maya Johnson still serving. And we got
bad
replay.
play. Had a kid playing with the ball and hit the goalpost back there, and the ball rolled on the court after she served it out. Quincy's got to come back and fight there.
Well, and you love kids, but you would think that might not be. Here you go, folks. That's where he was at, right back there. Do we know whose kid that is? All right, I missed the serve there.
That's
but it was long.
again.
But it was a goal for the soccer down below.
But
how about that? Mix two sports in the one. We'll play soccer and volleyball the same night.
A little soccer, a little volleyball.
Didn't they do that one time for a beer commercial, playing golf and football or something?
Yeah, that I think it was a mix.
Here we go. And the Devils give it right back on the service error. Devils won the first one, 25-15. We're in the second set.
I think Tessa Bolick came in, number 14, from Moline.
Here's the serves. And long.
That's 2 in a row. This is where Moline had a problem in the first set at the beginning of the game. Gieselman's coming in playing a DS system, so actually there are 2 setters on the court right now, so that might come into advantage if they got to play some offense or out of system balls.
Of course, Devils on their road blue, trimmed in white. Good serve, puts it in play. Oh, and a quick one there.
Great tip there by Maya Johnson. That was a great play. Got Quincy off guard with that automatic tip.
Gieselman got there and tried to get down to it, but was a little late in that open space. Like Coach mentioned, 13-8 Moline with the lead.
Coach
Moline
Brown
has the serve. Bunting. Wow.
Man.
Smoking.
Luce is just on fire when she stays up and gets that swing. She's not messing around.
Good job, Madison.
Hamby coming in.
I think I did say Bunty, too, and I meant to say, I know what it was. I meant bun, T on the head.
Yeah, there you go.
So, see, I'm going to be able to escape this one.
Well, this is where Hamby's in the back row. This is where Quincy can be offensively push the game.
Hamby with the serve for the Devils. Down 9-13. Great block, and that is Madison. Leads the team in blocks every year.
Yeah. They go to Hoffman. I don't know what they've got there in their attack mode because Tasha is in the back row right now. And they're going with Hoffman.
Hamby to serve. In play. Up to the front. Oh, and another great block by Maddie. And the score, 2. Good job out front in the block, and Madison with a great block.
You betcha. She's going after it tonight. She's really impressing me with her leadership tonight. She wants this game. 1 down.
Madison serves. I thought they had the board wrong because all of a sudden I looked down and had to put an extra point for them. Moline does have 14. Devils have 12. Even though the Devils lost that one.
Coming in for number 3 for Moline. Quincy's got to settle down here and get a side out and keep this game.
As we mentioned, no seniors on this squad. Morrissey's a sophomore.
Yes.
Knutson brings it up. Free one for Moline. If they can capitalize on it. No, long.
Oh.
Set was off the court a little bit there,
Looks
Coach.
like Maya took that shot, that setter. She went a little bit wide there. Bringing Quincy within 1 again here. Lubick comes out, bringing Marquardt in for Quincy.
Serves in play.
Hoffman.
Knutson keeps it alive for the Devils.
She's kind of like.
Oh, great job by Madison on that one.
I think she caught him off their heels with that little slow touch because she's been hitting the ball so hard. They just didn't respond to that little tip.
Oh, sweet too, wasn't it?
Yes.
Empty space there, Coach.
Yes.
We are knotted up at 14-14. Marquardt keeps it alive for the Devils. Hamby sets it. Oh, almost to an empty spot back there. Picked up by the Maroons. Oh. Now, Maddie was there on that one, had the block. She could have hit that ball with that right hand.
Yeah, she could have. She had the block, but I think they rely on Knutson so much to pick up that second touch that they just fade back, and Knutson, she was there. She just didn't have a lot of length.
Right. That's what I was thinking, Coach, was because when you turn and look, you've always got Leah sneaking up behind there.
Yep. And she's playing an awesome game tonight. Oh.
Lots of play up at the net. A lot of people, that one almost looked like both sides got up a little early.
Yeah, I think they called Maddie over the net because she reached over the net to set it. So
while it was still on the play of Moline.
Oh, Maddie.
Wow, big swing there, and it was a little different. It was somebody new. Was that Edie Campbell?
Look at Edie Campbell coming in.
Edie Campbell, nice job.
Yeah, she came in, and Quincy's kind of mixing it up too. Like, they don't see their hitters playing certain positions. They play where they got to play to keep that fast, get that side out quick.
Knutson serving.
There goes Tasha.
Hit off the top, but Devils have it. Knutson comes over. Markworth's going to hit a free one.
Cross court, Tasha again. Oh! They tried that side-by-side and just a little off timing. That ties it up for Quincy with aggressive server and Knutson coming in, playing.
Yeah, Huffman up front. Hoffman was out on the outside, and they went over Huffman. Good deep serve. Block at the net.
Looked like they're calling 4 touches there. She touched it, got net, touched it again, and then got a touch. So great job by Quincy coming back here, not giving up and fighting through this. They got a 17-16 lead. Knutson back to serve again.
Leah with the serve. Oh, nice job there.
Oh.
It was a good attempt. It was a nice serve.
You know what? It looks like Quincy's picking on Tasha a little bit on that back row, making her have to pass. And she's the big hitter, but trying to get her to pass and try to get her offset for her offensive play.
Knutson for the Devils. Oh, almost a point after the let serve. It drops straight down.
Again, Edie Campbell. I'll tell you what, Coach has to be pleased. Throwing in some different players tonight and getting really good progression out of them. Good process. Edie just made a nice cut shot. Cross court, touched the tool, falls down for a point.
Timeout, 19-16. We're going to stay here because for some reason we can't leave.
Yeah, we are.
So we will thank again our new sponsors in here, Refreshment Services Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper. They've even got something called Bubble that I know Teresa said, use that in the extra, but she never sent it to me. So I was like, okay, we'll mention Bubble.
Yeah, Bubble's a new kind of younger, it's a drink a lot of people like.
Right.
So
nobody could get along with Tickle Your Innards like I did. Mountain Dew from my era to now.
Yeah.
It sure fit. But thank you, Refreshment Services Pepsi. Woodmar Building Center. We're going to talk about Kevin and his staff at times throughout the year. And, of course, Cunis, and as well as Club 4 Volleyball.
All right, here we go. We're back here.
Stick around post-game, too. We want to hear Coach talking. And before you know, hopefully it's in 2 sets, meaning this set. Knutson serving. Devils up 19-16.
Nice job.
And it was short. Ooh.
Oh.
I thought that Bunty got over.
But you can if the ball's coming over the net. Like if they assume the ball's coming there and there's no setter there.
Right.
They could come up and jump over that net and get that block. And that was great awareness of the person in the front there.
So our front wasn't going to set. She was actually looking maybe just to pass that ball out of there.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, they got it in. That was a good job on the other side.
Little high tip there by Markworth.
Zoe Perez.
Yes, made a great play, that libero.
Oh, that was a point for the Devils for sure on that one. Moline fighting on this point.
Knutson again right there. Edie's taking that big swing. Here we go. Set up Hoffman.
Knutson, good job on the backside. Markworth from the left. Good play from both sides here, folks. This is Western Big Six at its best.
Oh!
And Bunty.
Just too tall for him, just too tall. Just right off the top of the fingertip. Gets a nice cut down. I'll tell you what, great defensive play here by the Blue Devils. Knutson's all over the court, and then you have Farlow playing that back corner. Wonderful play by the Blue Devils there to keep that ball and get that point.
Leah continuing to serve for the Devils.
Here's Tasha. Oh, I'll tell you what, they are having a difficult time feeding Tasha on the outside. Middle-wise, she's killing it, but on the outside, they're having a hard time getting that timing down to Tasha.
That's tough, too, because when she does get it, she's a power hitter.
She smashes it hard. And Quincy's playing that right now, playing those airs.
Knutson across. The set to the right side for the Moline.
Nice block. Hey, there's a lift. Knutson gets it. Great play, great play. This is the defense that Quincy. Yeah, that's Tasha right there. But I'm telling you, you got to get your hat off there to the Blue Devils on their hustle.
Worst part about that was we had a perfect line to the beginning, and she hustled down here, and I missed her.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. But
good.
Kind of came out of view toward the bench more.
I think she ran down and grabbed a drink in the locker room at the concession, too.
Yes. Quincy's in side-out territory right now. They just got to side out 3 points, and they've got the game. They're going to wipe down the court a little bit.
And serving is Kaylin Hoffman, the junior, number 12. Huffman have been the tough ones up top. And then when it's Green Huffman, so we don't want to forget that with the hyphen. Of course, we had a good green for us at one time there.
Yes.
All right, we are back to action now. Court is dried off. Moline to serve, down 17-22. Farlow with the pass up front. Actually off the court where Hamby had to go get it.
Nice little flat roll there by Edie Campbell. Oh, nice little play. It looked like a little scoop, like a lift, but that's up to the official to call. But Tasha got way up in the air and then just made that nice little push side shove.
That saved that missed timing that she had a little earlier there.
Yep.
Timing on that.
Well, that was still a missed time ball. She just took care of where the ball was. Oh, Knutson, great pass coming off the ground.
Bunty, good job, but a good dig on the other side.
Yeah.
Cross court this time from the right side, and that's number 4, Maya Johnson.
Yeah. Quincy's got to settle down here and play a good side-out game. They've got this, but they just got to settle down, make a good pass, and they're doing that. They just got to finish it.
Moline serving better in the next set. The last set, I should say, this one. From the right side, and
again,
a nice block.
They're in there to block. I'll tell you what, they're fighting back. It's 2-point deficit. Timeout by Quincy there, I think.
And that was they had 2 on the block, too. So in that case there, Coach, you got a good wall there. Do you just try to tip it back over and just get to the next row?
Well, you want to kind of be aggressive. So you want to swing, but it's got to be a tool or something off of them. She hit that solidly in the block, so she's going to have to make sure they make some adjustments. But Quincy just has to keep fighting and playing through. They're doing a great job, but they can't go 22-17 and get them back in the game with 22-20. They've got to settle down. Moline's got some momentum right now, and the only way to get that taken care of is Quincy comes out, gets a side out real quick here off serve receive to push them into more pressure situations so they have to play. Instead of having 3 points, they have 2 points.
All right, where'd my remote go, Coach?
I'm not right.
Thank you.
Oh, Quincy, just a bad pass there. They're allowing Moline to get some momentum here. And Hoffman's in the back row, so right now, when it looks like hitting, it looks like Tasha's the only one in there. So Quincy's just got a key on what they're doing. Get that block up there.
21-22, Moline down 1, serving.
There you go.
Hamby sets.
That's good ball. And that's Bunty again. I mean, Bunty's out jumping the outside hitter, a blocker. So she's being able to get down on top of her fingers and causing that ball to go down. It's a great play by Bunty hitting outside. So Quincy's mixing up too with their hitters. Bunty's normally from the middle, but she's had a lot of success on the outside as well. So is Luce.
Damon serving, 23-21, Blue Devils. Oh, the great let serve, and I tell you, well, you're good if you can let serve it and spot it.
Well, I'm going to tell you, because they're aggressive, and that's one thing about Kristen Damon, she's going to go after that serve. And that's what you do when you play volleyball. You want to be aggressive and get that ball. Touch the net, bonus. So great job by Damon for going after it.
Match point right here, 24-21. Devils serving.
Oh, here's the 3. Big 3. Oh, they block it! Quincy wins! Oh, man. What a game away. You're right. You know, when you come away, you got to win those games. And we talked about that earlier at home. You got to win the home games. But you come out with a victory at away game. Nothing better than that. Great job by Quincy. They fought back there. They had a 5-point deficit at one point. I'm just amazed, but Quincy just keeps firing all cylinders. they are being aggressive and going after it.
That was a great one there, Coach. I'll tell you what, first set was nice, 25-15. A lot of service errors, of course, for Moline.
Made a lot, and they had a lot of timing errors, too, when they come to setting with Tasha on the outside. So they probably gave us a lot of points there. Played a lot cleaner, though, that second set. But, again, some big errors with their passing. They couldn't get their passing to the setter on their side, which caused Moline to have to play a little bit out of rhythm. And Quincy was getting out of rhythm there, too, but they were able to fight back with their aggressive play. And Knutson and Farlow, whatever, their defense was just eating up the court and keeping balls alive, which allowed them the opportunity to come back and win that second set.
Well, there it was. The Devils come up to Wharton Fieldhouse, 25-15, 25-21. We've only lost 2 sets all year long. We lost one to Chatham. We lost one to Rock Island at the beginning. And great job by the Devils here. Devils are now 12-0, 6-0 in the conference. Moline will fall to 4-5 and 4-1 in the conference.
And Quincy High just broke the top 10 in 4A state. So they're being ranked. They're ranked right now in the top 10 of the state 4A. So they just broke that this week.
Hey, that was an excited mother, you think?
Yeah, that was. I think one of her players, the Bun Girl.
Oh, the Bun Girl.
Yeah.
Great blocking out there for her tonight too.
Oh, just a phenomenal game.
And let me break down since we didn't have the pregame, the rest of the Big Six while we're waiting for Coach up here. After the top 2 teams were here tonight, Geneseo is still 3-1. Their loss was against us. Geneseo tonight played Galesburg, and we mentioned Galesburg is one of those sneaky teams, and I saw them last week, that can beat you.
Be and it's that Western Big Six volleyball. I'll tell you, when you play in the Western Big Six, you either got to be scrappy and keep the ball alive if you're going to play some games and be competitive. And if you don't have the hitting, and height-wise, I think they're a little shorter. But they're always going to be scrappy. And so you've got to watch those teams because you can't sleep in the Western Big Six, especially when it's tight like a 1-game differential and you play twice. So.
And that's what I saw at Galesburg the other night. I thought they were a really good play. We've had other teams. Rocky snuck up on us once. We had, who did I mention that Moline lost to a set too? Sterling wasn't the one doing that this year. It might have been East Moline, which already has 6 victories.
Yeah, we already talked about, I think it was East Moline that snuck a set in on Moline. And, again, that's really good that they had 6 wins this year. So their program's getting stronger and stronger, it looks like.
And congratulations to Coach Rome. Of course, she mentioned last year she barely got as many wins as the girls' basketball team. And, of course, we thank Coach Pettit for stopping down tonight as Coach Pettit came through. Tomorrow morning sounds good there for breakfast. Thanks, Coach. If you're around tomorrow, you want to go to breakfast?
I'll have to check. I got a substitute. I got to be a sub tomorrow for Liberty High School or Liberty Junior High. So
they'll take in some bring-ins if you bring something from O'Shea's.
There you go.
Thank you, Coach Pettit. Of course, Coach is just waiting. He loves Wharton Fieldhouse. He can't wait to get here for basketball season.
Yeah.
And we thank him, of course, for the volleyball season as well. And, again, we thank our sponsors, and we apologize tonight. You got a road game. You love it because it's our first big road game. I went up to East Moline, but that was kind of a solo, just a bonus for everybody. And the matchup, and I love it because we're up here getting up a little late, between the road working on all that. But it's funny how the bugs come out, and I've learned over the years. We don't have to share this stuff with everybody, but that's why tonight you didn't see any ads. Everything was lined up, and for some reason, they don't want to come out and play. So we mentioned them all.
And that's when you travel. You don't know how the feed's going to go, or sometimes online, and we're doing the best we can to make sure we get you volleyball. That's a great thing from Mecca Sports Co. They're willing to invest in this volleyball, and I think a lot of people would love it, especially when we come away. They don't get a chance to come here since it's a 2.5-hour drive or so. And so to celebrate this big rival game, Mecca Sports Co. is, we're excited that we're able to offer that to the community and allow you to watch the community of the whole volleyball, really, are people that connect with volleyball. So we're excited to get that going, and I appreciate Coach Pettit for everything he's been doing.
Yeah, I tried to move the camera. I had it on the side, so I couldn't go all the way over there. I want to show some of the fans that made it up here tonight as we shoot over there on the side court. And those are some of the parents. A lot of parents. Obviously, parents will make games, but more than just the parents out there. And, again, congratulations to the freshmen and sophomore. Hey, there are a lot of other things happening tonight. And I tell you, throughout the broadcast, I was going to mention them as Coach tries to find her way up here, I'm sure. If she remembers we're up here, we'll have to flag her down.
I don't know.
Lots of things happening tonight. Of course, at Hannibal, the soccer was going on at 6:30. Soccer will be back at home on Saturday against Chatham at 11:30 at Flint Stadium. Football, of course, Friday night, they'll be up here against Rocky. I believe it's Rocky's homecoming as well.
That's always a big – boy, that's always a tough game.
Them, and I'm trying to think who else in the Western Big Six now. And, of course, the Blue Devils went on that run of Western Big Six victories for the last 2 years, being undefeated, actually season undefeated. Golf, Coach Brenner would love this because they're up here at Lick Creek over at Pekin.
That's a nice course.
Yes, and then they'll be back Monday for the Western Big Six at Quincy Country Club.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's already there. And, of course, on the girls' side, golf Saturday at the Macomb Invite, and I believe they pick up next Monday. I'm trying to think where they play theirs. It might be back up here for the girls' Western Big Six.
All right.
And, of course, tennis tonight was Palmyra at Reservoir at 4 o'clock, so you probably already know what went on there. And, of course, you had some good work with the junior high golf last weekend as they went to state. Congratulations to two of your girls.
Yeah, I had Elise Snyder and Valley Tapman go to the state tournament. And Elise shot a PR 10 strokes better than her PR at 86. She got a 76 and placed third in the state golf tournament, which is just amazing. So congratulations, Elise Snyder, on that.
And also congratulations. And also you had up there Valley Tapman, right?
Yeah, Valley Tapman has been a 3-time state qualifier. So she has played well. Her golf game's adjusted a little bit, so there were some struggles, but she played exceptional. So I was really pleased with her as well.
Hey, let's talk volleyball. And here we got Coach here. And, of course, her comments are always brought to you by QHS Auto Group, Faith, Family, and Giving Back. And that's got to put a smile on your face for a 2-set victory at Wharton.
100%, especially in their own home gym. We haven't beat them since 2019. So they knew coming in like this was going to be a big game. We just had a feeling like this is our day. We had a really nice talk last night because after Galesburg, that was a little bit of a struggle for us. But we pulled out, we grinded it out, and we got the W, but we knew that wasn't the best we could play. So they knew going into Wednesday's practice we were going to have to do some different things and come in tonight with a different mindset.
I thought we got a lot of good play tonight. And I tell you, early, of course, over on the other side, they got into some service errors. They did get some big hits, but I thought I saw a lot of different play, and I know Coach will go into this a little different. It was some of the same hitters, some of the same blockers, but we had some different players popping up at key times as well.
Yeah, we had some players really struggling on the out-of-system balls.
No.
So
Can't hear her.
you can't hear me.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Struggling on the out-of-system balls, so we just had to make a change. And like we talked about before, like we have so much depth on our bench that it's so easy for us to just be like, hey, someone's struggling, someone's gonna pop in, and take that spot, so that way we know that we're covered, and they just know like, hey, I'm here to pick you up, and we're just going to keep moving and play the game that we know best.
Yeah, so my thought was we were down by like 5 points, 6 points, and you made that crucial timeout, but you also were on the sideline. What kind of things were you talking to the team about? Because they were really confident when I came in tonight talking to the girls, but what kind of turned that over for them to come back and get out of that 5-point deficit?
You've seen us do it a lot this season. It's happened where we've been 6-7 points down. Oh gosh, I said excited about that.
Yeah,
6-7. But we've been in that area before, and it's something we're used to. I don't like it, but we know how to build ourselves out of it. We know like, hey, next ball, what are we gonna do to put the ball away? I want the ball, and just constantly getting the confidence built back in us. And they help build each other up. They love each other so much, and they show it on the court. Our bench players are also showing that their love all the time. It is a whole family here, and that's what we're most excited about.
Well, we saw that too with the JV caught one of the balls. Maddie put up their thing, but they were also, and the freshmen were so involved in the game.
Yes.
One of the things too, I don't know what it is, but there's no give up. I was telling on the commentating about how they're just all over the court, not letting balls fall. Even though some points went Moline's way, but they would never. It was always because we were keep hustling the whole time. I don't know what you do at practice, but you could tell that confidence in I have your back kind of program.
We've started a new rule this season of just relentless pursuit. So like after every ball, even at practice, we're not just going to let the ones drop. Like if we're serving a ball, it hits the net and nobody goes for it, we do what's called a line to line. They don't like it, so they don't want to do that. So they constantly want to. I have no idea what they're saying to me right now. but they can't let balls drop without somebody going after it. So that's been something we've pushed hard really the last week or so. So they know, like, hey, if you don't go after it, we're screwed. We're going to have to do this line-to-line drill, and they don't like it. So just having that and knowing that Leah Knutson is just all over the place, sliding into the bench, getting a ball. That girl is unreal. We call her AI, that she can just find anything at the top of a hat.
Good name for her.
Yeah, I think that was one of them I was going to go with, but also I thought it was key. Obviously, Elena Moore's killing the one, but Edie Campbell came in
Yes.
and had a couple back-to-back as well.
Yes. Edie has been somebody who hasn't been a starter for us yet this season, but she's making her way to that position because every time we've put her in, she has been able to progress some points, and not even just points, but making our solid block hold still so our defense can set up. And that's what I told her. I was like, you get that opportunity, you go in, and you just do the dang thing. And we know you know how to do it, and just pick that person up. She went in for Jada Brown tonight. But Edie's been really working hard on the right side. Last year she was a middle for us, so it's a whole new position. So she's just really working on that.
So, Coach, listen, I found out this week you made the top 10 in 4A.
Yeah.
And you also are undefeated in conference. So
Yes.
people are going to be coming after you.
Yeah, and we actually talked about that on Tuesday because Galesburg is the lowest in the conference right now, and we obviously did not play our best. They're like, man, that is not what we expected. I was like, you're going to be in games that you're not going to be able to mess around. People want to beat you. They're here to come after you because they want to be your first loss.
Yes.
I was like, they want to be the underdog that beats the big team. So no one's going to take it easy on you, and we just got to come out fighting from point one.
Well, it looks like they got the message tonight.
Yeah.
And, of course, they're turning the lights on now.
Yep.
If you're going to stick around, you're going to work maintenance. So
Exactly. 15 minutes and we got to get out. So thank you so much for coming, and it's been a really great night.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Sorry, that is probably sweaty.
Oh, not as sweaty as I was. So, as I exchanged my headsets there, we had a little trouble with her headset, so we went to mine, and of course, she's wiping a little away of sweat as well. So, congratulations. Thank you, Coach. Comments, of course, brought to you by Kunis Auto Group, Faith, Family, and Giving Back. And, of course, Silver Accord got us up here quite nice today.
Yes, it did.
Of course,
It
for a
was
couple
nice.
big guys, we're sitting down there, and it's kind of like being on the couch. It's hard to get off the couch, but
Yeah.
Devils with a great job out there tonight. Two-set victory, 25-15, 25-21. What were some of the key players or plays that you saw tonight, Coach, to represent for Pepsi?
Well, I'm going to tell you, Leah Knutson all over the court. And then you got to give Farlow credit for backing her up. There's so many good players that play for Quincy. Like, they all take their turn of getting a point. But I got to put a hand out to Maddie Luce for her just dominating her play tonight and taking that senior role and saying, not tonight, Moline, not tonight. So I would give those and their defense and their nonstop hustle. But I would say Leah Knutson and Madeline Luce with the power. But, again, you got to give, like you said, Edie Campbell and Moore had crucial plays. So did Bunty. Bunty had some great outside shots tonight. And then Marquardt would come in with some little cross shots and stuff. So I think they all deserve a big round. And then you got Damon who come back and serve like lights out there at the end. I mean, it was just an all-around Quincy Blue Devil volleyball win.
And a good one at that. And, Coach, we joke about the hair, the ponytails, and the buns. And, of course, tonight, speaking of buns and in the oven, no longer in the oven, Coach Reckers had her baby. Congratulations, Coach Reckers. And I guess she's going to be all mom. Will not be with the team the rest of the year as she stepped back. But congratulations.
Yeah, and she's just starting her family, so giving her a little break because she's so dedicated to volleyball. So she needs that time to be making that motherly bond. And I'm sure that young man will be at volleyball practices. And
not only that, Grandpa retired last year, so he's going to have plenty of time to hang out.
Yeah, he's working at Hannibal, though, at this point.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he moved over there and was the dean there. But I'm sure Grandpa's going to do it, especially Grandma. She's going to be highly involved.
And I love it. Hey, Coach, congratulations out there. And the whole family, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
And we really loved having you out here, and I'm sure you'll be listening as all. Well, again, we thank all of our sponsors. Sorry we couldn't run the ads at you, and sorry we didn't give you a third set on here, but really, quite honestly, we'll take two and get out of here.
Yeah, you don't mess around with Moline. You don't want to give them another set. So they took the momentum out, took the set.
I didn't look ahead, Coach. I know next week the Devils on Tuesday, I believe it is Jacksonville at home. Wednesday, or no, it should be Tuesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah, usually. And so Jacksonville and Alleman next week, both at home, so you can come out and check them next. And that'll be the wrap-up of the Western Big Six, the front round.
Yes.
And so maybe closing out. You can't, Alleman's been playing decent enough. Alleman is 2-2 in the conference, 5-5. So, again, you can't take anybody for granted out there. And of course, we'll have Moline later in the season. Moline will be at Quincy on Tuesday, October 14th. So if you want to see the rematch on that one, of course, Geneseo will be at Geneseo. That's the other top team in the conference we were concerned about, Thursday, October 2nd. But we'll have those games. We'll pick up as many of them as we can, and, of course, look forward to it there. And so some great plays out there tonight, brought to you by Pepsi and Players, as we had a team effort, and that's what I like about the Quincy High Blue Devils this year.
Yes, their playing was one unit. So we got to give our hats off. And, again, if you are staying tuned with us, get on there. We're on YouTube. Get in there and like us, subscribe at Mecca Sports Co. We would appreciate it.
Yep, and then you'll get to get alerted when we're having action going on. So, well, they're closing out the lights, and so we'll close her up here. We'll be back up here. Hi, Todd Thompson. That's the athletic director. Thank you very much, Coach. But what a great one here is the Devils, 25-15, 25-21 for their victory. Any last thoughts, Coach?
Not really. I'm just so excited to keep televising these games. I mean, if you're missing this, people, keep in touch with Mecca Sports Co. because I tell you, we're giving you some great volleyball here at the Blue Devils.
Thank you there, Coach. Coach Pettit, thanks to you as well there, too. So, and we look real good when you're on his 70-some-inch screen, too, so when you zoom out there. So that's why, again, we have faces for radio. That's why we're behind the mics on this one, too.
You betcha.
So, Devils win. They improve, stay undefeated as they go 6-0 in the conference. Moline will now fall to 4-1 in the conference, and they've got to get another victory to get back to 500. But anyway, for Coach Llewellyn, I'm Jeff Wellman, and it's been a blast bringing you Quincy High Blue Devil volleyball right here on MeccaSportsCo.com. Good night.